Yo, it's me, Manga Master Menz. Welcome to another part of Drawing with Manga Master Menz. I actually got my title card completely in the frame. First try. Feeling accomplished, yo. Alright, so I'm gonna keep adding on to the drawing. I'm gonna try to draw his sash, but I want to make sure it looks angled in a way that it really gives off the feeling of it being curved as best as we can. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess to kind of like, to kind of get more, I guess, like, Z related questions going, what would you say is like your favorite Gohan moment for anyone that watches this video? I mean, I feel like, like obviously like a lot of people are gonna be like, like him turning Super Saiyan 2. I guess like for me, like a non-canon moment that is one of my favorites, I would say, is actually the second Broly movie. Just because I thought, like, I don't know, it was cool. Like that was, I think, one of like the few moments where you really got to kind of see, like, okay, like what would Gohan like, well, do being, I guess, like in like the lead role as almost adult. I don't want to say he's full, like, like he's in a, full blown adult because he's still like in high school at that point in the series and so forth. But it was just like, it was cool. Like seeing almost adult Gohan, like, finally getting that moment to be like, like lead role, kind of like, material and stuff. Because like the only other movie that you could say like kind of like gives him that opportunity, that chance is BoJack Unbound, which isn't bad. I like that movie. I actually plan on like getting the actually, what? That's like, yeah, like obviously, like I was saying, like in part one, like like oh, you can clearly see like the Z influence, but it's like like I feel like as I've gotten older, it's like yeah, like I find ways, although it's still a challenge sometimes. I feel like I've found ways to kind of like make my stuff still like have like its own like look to it for the most part. Um, I want to change the direction of his eyes. But yeah, I want to buy, because I have like the little DVD collection thing that gives you like multiples of the multiples of the Dragon Ball Z movies and whatever and stuff, all like in, or multiple Dragon Ball Z movies in one in one case and whatever. And it's like I want to get the one that allows you to see like obviously BoJack Unbound, Broly, Super Android 13. Just because I like what's crazy for me is like I know there was a certain point where like I was like, oh man, like uh because like I guess like the Dragon Ball Z movies, like I know some people are like, they're not great because like the stories are like like whatever and stuff. And I'm not saying that that's not a valid criticism, but I think the thing I've started to realize over time is like just like, and it's not even only just me trying to be apologetic for Dragon Ball Z or per se. I think it's just more so just me just realizing this applies to any series, honestly, and stuff. But like I don't know, I feel like just sometimes it's like if it's serviceable for what the story's trying to be, it's like I don't need it to be this, this Shakespearean epic of sorts or whatever. I don't need it to necessarily change the game. It's like sometimes it's like I just need like I want just like a fun anime experience. And I was actually talking to someone about that at a card shop. Well, at the card shop that I actually help out at. We were just like, we were playing the Gundam card game, and we were just talking like, yeah, like sometimes like I just need, like I don't need my anime to be, like the craziest thing ever, or to be revolutionary, quote unquote. I just need it to be fun. Like I just need it to be a fun experience, a fun ride. And like I think that's something I've learned to enjoy about the Dragon Ball Z movies as time has gone on. But we've reached the end of this part of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the link tree. It's going to take you to all of my socials, my other YouTube channel, my Facebook page for my manga called Maximus Boy, and the online store to be able to buy prints, physical versions of Chapter 1, and a whole bunch more. But until next time, catch you guys later. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and peace.